What's up, everybody? I am so sorry. It was all his fault. I'm, I
Blame
am,
the black guy, right?
I
Hey
am so sorry.
guys.
Meet Mr. Marcus White. He's a YouTuber. He's going to be doing this with me today. It was my fault. I had all these issues, sound, everything was going wrong. But we're here now. Again, my apologies. Welcome, Marcus, to the show. How are you
I'm so
doing?
excited. I am like really pumped to be here. I'm so excited.
Marcus has been a YouTuber for a while now, right?
For a while, since
Years?
2017.
Okay, so
5 years. Or was it six? 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I know. It's been a long time. I'm an OG, I feel like.
okay.
OG not making enough money.
Oh, join the club. So
Right.
today we're gonna be talking. So Beverly Hills has actually been much better than RHOA for me.
What? Really? Are you really? I think I like the Atlanta, the connections. I like the friendships. I think that they actually are genuinely more friends than the Beverly Hills Housewives because it's so divided on Beverly Hills. Where Atlanta, I feel like they all come together, and they are no real like. What makes you think that Beverly Hills is better than Atlanta?
I don't typically. This season though, I'm more invested in Beverly Hills.
Really? See, I like Sheree and Kenya's friendship. I like the fact that Marlo, we're seeing more of Marlo. I think that Drew, I like the fact that we're outing her husband and we're gonna find out if he's really gay or if he's really cheating on Drew. I'm interested in that. Candy, she bores me, but she's there. But I think that the storyline for Atlanta is a lot better than Beverly Hills. Because who's interested in Beverly Hills? Erika Jayne. We already know that she might be going to jail. We already know that she's lying about Uncle Tom. Sutton and Dorit, like, I mean, it's Beverly Hills is good, but Atlanta is a little better. Well, these people, oh. Wait, why did I think she joined the show? Why did I think she was the third person on the show?
I
I was
am
like,
not
T.S.
about
Medicine?
I am not about outing people. That's actually one of my least favorite things about RHOA. The fact that anything that happens, they throw out, well, your husband is gay, or your husband's being
Everybody is, yeah, that's just like the go-to. I mean, I don't
but it's
think Charles
not
is
on
gay.
other franchises. It's not the go-to on other franchises.
Well, Kelly Dodd just said Lisa Rinna's husband is gay. She just said it 3 days ago.
She's actually fired, so it
Yeah, but
doesn't.
she's dropping the tea. She said Harry Hamilton is gay and he's going to be because it's yes, show that post. Yes, show the post. Yes, Kelly is outing Harry. All right, within his Canadian boyfriend allegedly. Let me just say allegedly.
So let's
Not
talk
that.
about the husbands.
Let's talk about the
Um,
husband. Do you believe that he is? Let's just like. What do you think? Do you think it's just do you think she's being mean? Because why would she even say that? Where did that even come from?
um, I've heard the rumors. I think we've all heard the rumors.
I never heard that rumor until she just said it. I've never heard that about him before, ever. I didn't even think
There
anything
was
about him was
there was
gay.
one season where he kept talking about going to Canada, and that's when the
Yeah.
rumors came out that he had a Canadian boyfriend. But
But why boyfriend and not girlfriend? Like, why are we assuming that he's into men and not women? That's the part I'm confused about.
so you are thinking that Ralph is gay, but Harry Hamlin can't be gay?
I don't think he actually is gay. I don't think Ralph is gay. I heard, okay, remember when he was in Miami a season or two ago and he was with another
Pamela.
woman? They said that he was with a trans woman in Florida. That's when that was 2 years ago. So I don't think Ralph is gay. I don't really think that if you are into trans women that makes you gay. That's my opinion. But I never heard anything about Harry being gay until Kelly Dodd said it. So
No, I
I
mean
don't
I've
know
been hearing that rumor for years.
about who,
Um,
Ralph or Harry.
Harry Hamlin.
That's interesting. Interesting.
But again, that's one member of the cast. Whereas on Atlanta, they did it to Apollo. They did it to just about every
Oh,
husband.
they did?
Yes.
Who said Apollo was gay? I didn't. Oh,
It
wow.
was an insinuation on his first season because Miss Lawrence kept saying, I have
Oh, yeah,
always
yeah.
these.
Okay.
I personally don't like it because it almost feels like they're saying, well, gay is a problem or less
It's a
than,
problem.
as
Yeah,
opposed to just saying your husband is cheating on you. It's that
yeah.
husband is cheating on you with the man. It like takes it to another level, even though the rumors aren't true.
You know, and that's what Kelly got got a lot of backlash for, because you're using it as a negative thing, as an insult. And instead of, like you said, focusing that your husband just cheated on you, we're focusing that your husband likes other men, and that as an insult, as if it's something being bad about. So I agree with you on that one. I agree with you. But I'm just messy. So, I like the mess. I like, if Kelly want to say it, I'm here for it. It's something to talk about. And it's something, maybe it is true. Maybe you do got a Canadian boyfriend. I mean, Lisa Rinna has short hair for a reason. So.
What is happening? Okay. I guess I need to keep these on deck. Okay.
Allegedly, right. I'm not gonna get you in trouble. Don't worry. I'll take all the blame. I get myself in a lot of trouble all the time. Lisa has me blocked, by the way, for some odd reason.
I'm not shocked.
I am. I never even like went on her page, commented on her page. This is like out of the blue.
You just
like, what did I do?
She was a lesbian.
No, I said no. I was saying that she looks like a boy, so maybe that's why her husband has been married to her for so many years. That's what I was insinuating. According to Kelly Dodd. And I guess I shouldn't really be quoting Kelly Dodd. It's like quoting Fox News, the fake news.
I think that Kelly was fired for a reason, and everything that she does and says now is kind of just a method to get back on the show.
You know what? That's a different topic. I don't think she should have been fired, to be honest with you. Because this is the thing. If we just have boring people on the show, every person on the show is going to be controversial. We want to talk about them in some type of way. She makes headlines. And I think that, yeah, she damages her own brand, but she'll be something to talk about. The show will be always in the headlines. And I feel like she was a good reality star. You can't have no one be like I think in the world that we live in, anything you say now will get you fired. And we want outspoken people. We want people to speak their minds. But as soon as they say something that we don't like, we want to cancel them. And I don't agree with like a lot of things she says, but I think that she should have stayed on the show for that reason, because she does make headlines. She makes people want to watch the show and see what shit she's gonna say. And we like to see we're people who watch Housewives. We like the fucking mess. We love the fucking mess, right?
No, I mean I'm not opposed to being messy. I just don't like that aspect. But while we're being messy, I want to start with Dorit, because this is kind of like a catch up. Yeah. For those of you guys watching, I don't know if I'm gonna do a post show tonight. I'm thinking about it. If I don't do a post show and the episode is really good, I'll come back with a Dubai and Beverly Hill kind of like recap, but more just kind of like shooting the shit with friends. I don't know how this is gonna work, but it might possibly happen tonight. But I'm kind of tired, so I don't think so. But it'll definitely happen if the episodes are good for both of those series. But since we're doing a catch up, I want to start with Camille and her sister.
Camille? That's her sister or her daughter? Who's Camille? Wait, who are these people?
I thought it was Camille's sister.
Who's Camille? Which one is Camille?
Camille Grammer.
But which one is it? Camille with the sunglasses?
Yep.
Wait, you fucking lying. Wait, is that first picture really her?
Yeah, that's Camille and her daughter, but I thought it was her sister.
That's they definitely. Camille's with the sunglasses. She looks so different. She looks dead in that photo. Did she die? Like, why does she look so like out of it? Like, what happened to her? God, I mean, does she live in Beverly? Oh, she needs it. God, she looks. I think she's younger than. No, her and Kyle are the same age. She looks older than Kyle in that second picture.
But ooh, Kyle never not made up.
Oh, that's a good. Well, yeah. Well, okay. So what about the sister?
Were you just being messy? That was me being a little messy. It ended up being her daughter, but I did think it was a sister. So let's start here since we're being messy.
Oh, poor Dorit, lying son of a bitch.
I feel like Dorit's robbery. I'm never gonna say that it wasn't real because I don't know, but I will say that on the show, everything after the robbery felt very performative to me.
Of
It,
course. Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
didn't have to be, because you're in a very natural situation. Like I was telling my subscribers, I've been robbed at gunpoint twice,
Oh
and
God, what? Ooh.
I had somebody chase me, like a high speed kind of chase situation, and you never know how a person will handle that, right?
Can we elaborate on that? Like, how did you get yourself in that situation? Like, was it someone you knew, or was it just strangers?
Which part? Like which situation?
Well, the highway scene, like
Mm,
when you're being chased on the highway.
um, I wasn't on the
Can you? Oh,
highway.
can you talk about it?
I was on a city street,
Jeez.
and I was in the wrong neighborhood, in the wrong type of vehicle, with the wrong type of jewelry on, and there are situations that you put yourself in, not really realizing what that situation could be, and that was
Yeah.
one of them.
Wow.
The two other situations where I was just robbed at gunpoint. One, a group of
Oh,
guys.
this is 3 total?
Right. That's a
Oh my
different.
God.
That's like a different type of story time. But what I will say is everybody handles it differently, right?
Okay. So
But
do you think that Dorit should have, she went to Kyle's house. She went to a powwow after she was robbed. Is that how you would have handled the situation? Would you leave your house to go
no,
over friend's house with a bunch of cameras, with a bunch of people? It was pretty much like a party. Drive 30 minutes to this person's house after you got robbed. Would you have done that in any of the 3 times that you experienced that?
well, that's the point that I'm making. In that situation, I can't say how people should act, but I did feel like certain aspects were performative. Like if your husband hasn't even made it home yet,
Why are you
why are
out?
you going
Yeah,
to a film
right.
outside of your house?
Yeah, and why
If
you leave your kids? She left her kids to film with her friends. Like, you just got robbed. They just came into your house, had a gun to your head. Your kids was next door, and then what? 16 hours later, you go to a friend's house to go eat some shrimp on crackers. What?
I
I think it's a poor storyline.
I I can't say that it happened or didn't happen. It's a provocative topic, right? Because you don't want to say something like that. Like people said the same thing about Kim Kardashian, and it really happened. The problem that I had with Dorit and it being performative was like when she was sitting outside alone and
Sat
PK
crying on the
got
bench.
his house
Hmm.
and she
Yeah,
was saying, "Find the phone, find the
yeah,
phone, PK." It was like it harkened back to the story she told about them leaving her phone, but it's like it was overkill. You did
yeah,
not
yeah,
have to do that. Is what
yeah.
I'm.
Well, this is the thing. I don't know if you remember, but on season 10 or season 9, on the premiere of those season, on the premiere of the episode, she said that she was robbed 5 times while she was away in Paris for the summer in the same house. So you would have thought that by then she would have amped up her security system or her built more gates or something like that. And it's just confusing. Like, why would you not get better security if you have been robbed 5 times prior to that? This doesn't make
It
so.
was
This makes
five
number
times.
6. She said 5 times in the premiere. She was talking to Erika. I think it was season 10. I think it was the season when Denise left. In the premiere, she said while she was in Paris or France or London or Mars, wherever the fuck she was robbed 5 times and while they were away. So this will make number 6 in that same house. Something doesn't add up. Just like her accents, they don't add up. She's a liar. She should go to jail with Erika because they're lying. They're lying. Electric chair.
So do you believe the robbery happened?
um, I believe that they were in on it. I believe that she told them to just come to my room, break the window. I will not have any alarms on at 1 o'clock in the morning. I live in a rich neighborhood. My gate will be unlocked. I won't have no alarm. So when you break the window, nothing will happen. Just come to me. It was, please. She hired them. They hired these people for a storyline. It just so happened to be a week before they started filming. Really? And then if you were okay, let me just say that if I was robbed in her situation, I would not start filming a show. I would not continue filming the season because they robbed you because they saw all that shit that you had on the show. So if you really got robbed and you're still showing your closet in your house and everything, I wouldn't feel comfortable with having cameras in my house after I got robbed. So to me, you're putting fame before your family. She sold her soul to the devil. She's a
I
devil worshiper. She's
certain things
demonic.
that she said. Oh Jesus.
She is.
Certain things that she said, like I didn't turn my alarm on because my kids were in the house and they weren't sleeping with me, and the alarm would go off if they got out of bed. Now I've had multiple security systems.
Well, because if
There's
you walk in
not
the hallway,
no
the sensors.
no that's why you arm it to stay.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I
So
think
there
that's
is never
yeah.
a situation where somebody is gonna arm their home away when you're in the house, because yes, that wouldn't
She was
even make
in on it. She was in on it. I'm telling you, she hired those crooks. She's a crook herself. All right. If PK is being sued, she's being sued. Erica's being sued. I mean, they send them all to jail. Send them all to jail. Lisa Vanderpump has rats in her restaurant. I was just there. They're all rats.
um so yeah, I don't know.
Rats.
We can move off Dorit, but I don't want to say that she didn't get robbed. I just want to say she didn't have to be as performative later on. And
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. It definitely felt
Do you think that the producers were telling her to add on to like be dramatic for the cameras? You're doing a good job, sweetie. Tell them really how you feel.
I don't
You
think
know.
they had to. I don't think they had to, and this is why. She went from being near tears in the last scene where they were going off on Krystal to she completely lost her accent when she yelled at Krystal.
This fake. See, fake phony.
The
See?
accent wasn't there. So yeah, I'm not.
She's best friends with Kyle. How come she won't ask Kyle for acting classes? Ask her for her acting coach. Hello. Use your best friend resources, their reach, so you can get the accent correct and so you can get your tears correct.
So where are you at with this?
Her face scares me. She has the same face as the people from The Purge, like that mask. So it's kind of like scary. And she's a little vanilla. She's boring. I thought she's trying to be like a Yolanda Foster, but she's just a foster child. So, oh, that's not funny because she was actually, wasn't she? Oh, whoops. Well, shit, I said it. She's a foster child. Send her back. We don't want her. Send her back to the
She's a
foster care.
what?
Foster child. Send her back to the
She
foster
was
care.
not a foster child. She
I
left.
thought that at 10, she didn't have nowhere to stay. She was in a foster, right?
No, she was a refugee. So she came to another country to flee persecution in her country. She was
Same
just a
difference.
refugee.
Whoops.
I do. Some of the rumors about her potentially having ties to Epstein and things like that. My issue with her is the fact that yes, she is newly rich, or she came from being destitute or whatever. What do you mean you've never been to a store? You're only 50
An
years
outlet,
old.
an outlet mall. She never been to an
No, she
outlet
said she's
mall.
never been to a store.
She did. Oh, she did say that. She doesn't know what it's like to be in the store. She's lying.
But you were
Because she
a
was a
refugee
waitress. She
before
was a
you were
waitress
age of
for
20.
yeah, she was a waitress in her 20s. She was in a store before. I mean, we all, when she says waitress, I say she was a prostitute because there's no way that you go from a waitress to being rich out of the blue. So she was in she was in stores, all right? She was selling her. That's my opinion.
Okay, so these comments,
I'm scared. I'm not reading them.
I don't wear eyeliner. Let's start there.
Someone said you were. Oh, you do look like you have one eye.
I don't wear eyeliner. I want to see what she has to offer. To me, I felt like when she was at that dinner table, she was there to back Lisa with the storyline for the
Yeah, she got Lisa fed her the whole entire. Yeah.
When Sutton came with receipts, she shifted the narrative to now it's tacky. The conversation was tacky until receipts were produced. So that really turned me off from her.
Yeah.
Moving on. I know what you want to talk about, but we'll wait.
Okay.
Towards the end. He wants to get into the Kathy Hilton stuff.
The juiciest. Yes. Oh my God, look at oh my God. Oh, look at Lisa and Kyle with those eyebrows. Oh, look at Erika. Where's Dorit? I don't see Dorit.
She's
Oh,
underneath
there she is with
Kyle.
her regular face. Yeah, with her normal face. Yeah, that was like what 50 faces ago. Oh, Garcelle still looks the same. Black don't crack. Yes. Yeah, who's above Garcelle? Who's that above her?
Wait, one of
Who's
my subscribers says she ran into Diana at the mall.
I'm
Let's
telling you, she's a lie. Diana is a liar, and I think her. If we could. No, I don't want to talk about her boyfriend. Never
job
mind.
that
I
money
can't talk about
any
her
way
boyfriend.
you can. Maybe she has that $1 million coochie. I mean, clearly she does have $1 million coochie because she got 250 million in the divorce. But I just want to be shady and show this picture of what they look like before the nose jobs.
But Garcelle's the only one who still looks, and Krystal, they both still look the same. But who
Brenna,
was that?
I'm not gonna lie, Brenna was pretty.
Rena was pretty. She looks like she was on coke in that picture.
How do you get what?
She looks tired.
Rena looks good in that picture. And I'm not a Rena fan, but you know, it is what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So the other big thing that happened this season was Kyle and Sutton. Now I'll start. For me personally, I feel like Sutton should be able to feel however she wants. If
I
she's
agree.
not crying like everybody else, I don't see why
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So for Kyle to then, it's like she's producing the show as a character on the show. The fact that she took it to Dorit means that you really didn't care about Dorit's feelings. Because if it was so hurtful and so harmful, why would you then parrot it to the person who it's supposed to harm?
I think that because her and Dorit are so close, she wanted Sutton to feel the same way that she felt because Dorit's like her BFF, I think. But I think that's the reason why she was like, Sutton, you can't say this about my best friend. What's wrong with you? And Sutton's just like, I don't give a fuck about that hoe. That's just how Sutton was feeling. So I like that Sutton stood her ground. Sutton did not change her narrative. She did not change her feelings. She still did not give a fuck. She probably is thinking like what I think. I'm thinking. It's all a facade. It's for a storyline. Sutton is no fool. She is from Georgia. She's a smart cookie.
Being from Georgia makes you smart?
Well, I have crushes on people who are from Georgia. So yeah, it makes you smart and sexy. Yeah.
Okay, so for me personally, I didn't like that Kyle did that. I didn't like. There's a video. I'll try to find it and post it where Kyle is looking for her camera while she's crying. To make
Really?
sure. Yes.
Wow.
So, was everybody supposed to cry?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm really telling you. I think that she really wanted Sutton to feel emotional like she was because it's about Dorit. Now, if it happened to Krystal or Garcelle, I'm guarantee you Kyle would have that same energy Sutton was having towards Dorit. Kyle would not give a fuck about Garcelle or Krystal or even her sister Kathy. Let's call a spade a motherfucking spade, right?
Shane says Honey Boo Boo is from Georgia.
Oh, she is from.
So,
well, she is smart. Her mom is not smart. Her mom is a crackhead. But Honey Boo Boo and the older sister is smart. Sure was. She put her hands on her head.
I think she's referencing when she was looking for her camera to cry and.
Oh.
So, okay, so I think we're on the same side with that portion of it. Kyle was in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There are two more things that I really want to get to. First one was the scene with Krystal. Now, let me tell you why this pissed me off so bad. Krystal was very clear and concise when she told them why she was triggered. The girl was clearly triggered because she was told she was not allowed to express herself in the way she deemed fit, even though she felt violated. If you're a person who has ever had body issues, whether it's dysmorphia or an eating disorder or just things with food and your body, and someone sees you naked that you have not allowed, given the ability to see you naked. It's not like she was in a locker room. Not every woman is going to be comfortable being naked in front of another woman.
I get that.
You invaded somebody's space.
She didn't invade her space. She not.
If I don't say come in, then you don't come in.
I think that she, when you just like, hey, and probably didn't think that she would be in there masturbating or whatever she was doing. I don't think that something invaded it. Like invaded means like she just like, here's your coat. She swung the door open and threw the coat at her. I didn't like. It was polite. It wasn't an invasive. It wasn't like she attacked her.
You are not allowed to come into my home or my hotel room unless I invite you in.
I get that,
You
but
will
it
get
wasn't.
cursed the fuck out.
Yeah, I think that Sutton. It was innocent. You're not on
It
her
wasn't
side for
innocent because they
that.
were
Did we not
fighting.
watch? Did we not watch the same show? She knocked on it so. She said,
It was not innocent because they
"Hello."
were in a fight. It's
Were
not
they?
like
Oh, they were. I forgot about that. Well,
you're gonna take me my coat. No, I'm rich. You can leave my coat where it is. If somebody steals it, we'll be fine. My husband produced The Lion King.
no, they told her to go take it. I think Kyle was like, "Go take her
No,
coat." No,
Sutton said, I'm gonna go take her coat.
and maybe she was trying to patch. I'm on Team Sutton on that one. On Doorgate, I think she did that. She's from Georgia. She's a sweet girl. She did like the Monica, like don't come knocking at my door. She knocked on the
Do
door.
not come into my room unless I have given you permission to do so.
But
So
I
the
do
fact
agree with you with Krystal, with her feeling like, scared and everything like that. I get that. I just don't think that Sutton just like kicked down the door. It was just a polite knock. It was it was.
a polite knock is fine. It's that opening the handle that's the problem. Don't come in my room unless I have given you permission to do so.
I
She
get it. I
didn't.
get it.
And then she looked at her and said, "What are you doing?"
Oh, she did. Oh, yeah, because who stands in the corner naked?
She was cowering down to cover
I
her naked
know. I
body.
know. I know.
Like, what do you want?
I know. I know. I think that it was the wrong time, wrong place. Sutton didn't mean to. Sutton didn't mean it. I don't think it was vindictive. I don't think it was like Renna. Like she wasn't like, gonna like, I'm gonna bust her. Like I think Sutton was really coming in as an innocent person. I don't think that she meant for that
I don't
situation
think
to
that she
happen.
meant it, but just because you didn't mean to violate somebody doesn't mean that you did not violate them.
Oh, and then Sutton should apologize. And I think
Well,
that was
no,
the
I'm not
issue.
even. That's not even where I'm going with it. I'm just saying,
Oh,
in the moment that Krystal was explaining to them on this last episode why she was triggered by them telling Sutton how she should feel, I felt everything that she said. It made perfect sense to me. You can't
but they don't
tell.
give a fuck about Krystal. That's the problem. None of them. Like I
Well,
said, Cal
that's
doesn't
the
have the
point.
same energy. Like I said, if Krystal, Garcelle, or Sutton got robbed, they would not have the same energy that they had with Dorit. They wouldn't be throwing a party for her after she got robbed, invite her over. They would not care. They wouldn't send her a bucket of flowers. Like they don't care about the newbies. Like what Garcelle said is that it's Lorena, Kyle, the crook, and the other crook. Dorit and Ericka. It's like a power four. They don't care about anyone else except for them four. And that's the issue. That's why I don't like them more than Atlanta, because I feel like Atlanta has more of a friendship vibe where Beverly Hills is so divided. And it's just so obvious. It's the power of four, the four crooks, and then Garcelle, Sutton, and Krystal. And they don't give a fuck about any of the three.
My problem with the situation is they didn't understand Krystal. And I was like, I don't know if maybe they're not the most cerebral people and they can't grasp concepts, but she clearly validated her point.
They
You
don't want to understand. That's the problem. They don't want to understand her. They don't want to get her. They don't want to connect with her. It's not it's not the core four. They don't care. They don't care about her, and it shows. And I hope Krystal sees that they don't give a fuck about you. Now, someone has said it's because she's of Asian descent, and I don't agree with that.
Who said that?
But on Twitter when the episode first aired, it was actually they got like 1,000 retweets. And I don't think that I'm not gonna say that it was like something racial, but they just don't fuck with Krystal like that. And I think that Krystal really thought that they fucked with her. And it's unfortunate that she had to find out, and then in that episode where she's pouring her heart out, and poor Garcelle had to stick up for her. Like it's kind of Kyle out of all people. Like I like Kyle. She's the queen of Beverly Hills. Let's call it what it is. She's a queen, but she should be fair with the entire group. If you're going to be the queen, you have to be fair with all your minions.
I don't think Beverly Hills has a queen.
Oh no, you didn't. Kyle is a queen. There would be no Beverly Hills if it was no for Kyle Richards.
If it wasn't for the people that Kyle Richards put together, Nene was the queen of Atlanta because
Yeah.
she was a full character. Kyle has only shown.
No, she put the characters together too. Nene.
No, I said Nene was a full character.
Oh,
She
memes
might
and
have
yes,
come up with
okay.
the group, but she gave you aspects
The
of her
show.
life. Kyle
Okay.
does not. Kyle would be more like Melissa Gorga, where
Oh, that's
her
an insult.
connections to other people is what's kept her on the show.
Not Melissa. Ooh.
Melissa, what the closest that we came to really learning anything about Kyle was when Kim was on the show and she exposed things about Kyle and what Kyle had done to her. And when Lisa was going to expose her, Mauricio's, dabbling with other women. It's not like Nene who gave you her life. She was the queen of the show.
So who's the queen of Beverly Hills then?
It was Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. But now who? But it has to be Kyle now, right? She's the queen now.
Kyle, she's the queen, but to be a queen is not just to be there the longest.
No, I think that she's friends with all of them. I think that she tries to be friends with all of them.
But it's not. You have to expose yourself on reality TV. We need to connect with you on a level outside of a Birkin bag or
I connect with her. You don't think that she talking about her mother and her sister's issue? I connect with her about the family issues, about not speaking to her family for X amount of years, and I connect with her on
where
that.
she played victim. We want to know what role you played. If Kyle's family issues had truly come up, Kathy Hilton would have needed to say, "You and your original nose and Mauricio came into my husband's business, and you left his business with his clients, even though he gave your."
She did, didn't she?
No.
Oh, maybe that was an uncut version. I thought that she did say that.
Kathy never addressed it on this show. I'm saying if she was really in the thick of it, that's the kind of stuff that would come out. But she let you know that her family has problems with her and she's the victim. She let you know that her and Mauricio love her for forever. She lets you know everything that is a storyline that a producer would produce that has no skeletons in her closet.
I still think she's the queen.
Okay. I mean,
I like Kyle. I really do like Kyle, and I connect with her on the family issues. And she does play victim, and maybe she isn't innocent, but I think that her family, her sisters, are really dysfunctional. We all know her issues with not Kathy. What's the other one? The Kim. And Kathy, I think, is too pretentious and. Well, Paris Hilton exposed her own mother in her documentary. And so that should just say what it is right there. But I think that Kyle, out of the three sisters, I think Kyle is really the level-headed, sane one, honestly. And I think that she
Who is Paris Hilton exposing?
You have to let me know before you play something.
Paris Hilton is dead to me. I'm done.
Well, why? Well, this is not saga. This is not saga. You have to bleep that out.
No, I don't.
You have to bleep that out.
No, I'm not.
But she's been said this though. This is old news. This is old news. I didn't forget.
Forgotten, but now
I never forgot. Never forgot. I never forgot. I've said it years ago on my channel how they were. This is old news.
Subject. I know you wanted to get to it.
I really don't want to talk about Kathy Hilton. I want to just talk about how this is the thing, but with rich white women and men, that they think that they can say whatever to whoever and whenever they want and can get away with it. Yes, Miss Wendy, the queen of all reality TV. Come back to us, Wendy. But they think that they can get away with all this other shit, and it's not cool. I think Kathy did call that's DJ a faggot, and I think that she did call the security guard a nigger. That's she did. We all know she did. And I think Renna is really gonna nail her to the cross. And Renna, we're gonna get to you in a minute, but she's gonna nail Kathy to the cross. But see, this is where Kyle. Kyle. If I was Kyle, I wouldn't. Is that supposed to be Erika Jayne? I was looking at it like this bitch looks so familiar. Who is this cartoon? Huh. But yeah, I think that she did say. Do you think that she called those people faggot and a nigger?
I think that her children got it from somewhere.
And who
And
do you think she got it from? She got the whole community. And what's that woman name? Faye Resnick. Is she black or is she white?
black people don't want her, so she could be white.
But then I'm making a point. If you are best friends with her, or if you're gonna be best friends with me, and you use those words all the time, I can't be best friends with you.
Wait, Face
So no, no, no. Faye
Oh,
is black, but Faye is
Face
best friends.
black?
Like I think, right? She looks it. She's black.
You
She's
just
black.
made that up. We don't know what nationality that woman is.
I think she is black. I think she's black. She
Okay.
she like how Wendy Williams said Dolores is black. Dolores looks black, but Faye is
Dolores is like,
black.
what is she, Italian or something?
She's Italian, but the Faye is actually a black woman. She has to be a black woman. Her weaves are terrible. She have all white friends. You can tell. If
I
black
don't
people don't have terrible weave when they have black friends, she is a black woman trapped trying to be a white woman with terrible weave. But I'm just making a point. If you're a black woman and your best friend is a white woman and her kids use the words faggot and nigger and nigger and nigger and nigger and nigger and nigger, and nigger, you can't be best friends with me. You can't. So Faye is a coon. Can't I say that in your chat? Well, she is. She's a coon because that's a person who allows white people to say whatever they want to say on just ridiculous things. And I think that she is definitely not on our side.
So I believe, I mean, I did a whole video about it. I totally believe that Kathy Hilton uses those terms. I believe that Paris got it from her. I don't think they really care about the average person.
No.
The way they profess to. And
you have the video of the son saying it too?
I do, but it's all bleeped out.
Was on the airplane. He said on the airplane, in the driveway, in the store.
I didn't hear him on the air. I didn't hear about an airplane.
But I've been following them for years. So the airplane in the store happened within the last 10 years. And so I just remember all this because this is when he first became 18 and 19 years old. And he was like independent and he thought he could say every little thing. I've been following these people for a long time and they have been saying this shit for a long time. That's what I said. I've been known about Paris saying it, her brother saying it, the mother saying it. They're all racist. All of them. And I hate when people say, because Trump supporters, they always like this, or people who don't like Trump supporters always associate supporters of being racist. And even though they are Trump supporters, I don't want to categorize the entire political party to be racist. But maybe it has something to do with being rich and white in America. And that's what we have to live with, unfortunately.
People are saying that she's Spanish and German. He's saying that her skin tone looks.
Who? Oh, Faye? She's Spanish and German? Even if she's Spanish, even if she is Spanish, you should not you should not be allowing your friend to say the N-word. That should still be offensive to her. Right? Don't they get called the N-word, don't they? Like Spanish people?
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh. Well, she's still stupid. And her weave is terrible.
What do you think about what has happened with her looks?
She's poor now. That's what happened.
Poor doesn't make you age like this. I think the stress and everything. I think
she can't afford the glam anymore. She's not getting the glam. She's not stressed. What is she stressed about? She's not going to go down with her husband. No, she's not going down with her husband. Her husband's going to take the fall. Well, he already took the fall because he already got that black eye in his eye. He took the fall. No pun intended. Y'all get it? But she's going to take the fall. And she ain't going to really suffer. She's going to still get away with murder.
So you can say what you want. I think that kind of just like the Amber Heard girl, the trial, the money loss, that prematurely aged her. Erika, when she first came on, I thought she was like gorgeous. I mean, makeup does wonders and she's still getting makeup done, but I think that she's probably started stress eating and everything shows in her face. She looks about her age now. When she started, I would say she looked maybe mid.
How old is she?
Probably like 50, 52 now, right?
Well,
but these pictures aren't there. These pictures are only like 4 years apart.
Yeah, but that reunion look was terrible, though. I don't know what that reunion look was about. That was the worst look I've ever seen her in. But I think she just wanted to play the dazzle when it's distressed. Is it dazzle? Dazzle? damsel in distress. I think that she just wanted to just have, please feel sorry for me, my pink little dress. Please, I have a little girl dress on from Walmart. Please feel sorry for me. Yeah, I didn't catch it. She lock her up. She needs to go to jail, her and Tom. But do you really think that she knew about Tom's affairs, or do you think that this was all new to her?
I think that she knew about Tom's affairs. I think that she was having her own. I don't think that that man was having sex with that woman at all under any circumstances.
No, he
Erika
was
is
just,
one
he
of the
probably was
people.
getting touched by this woman. He probably was paying this woman to touch him and make him feel good, and she probably was stripping for him. There's no way that that man was getting a boner at his age. There's no way.
I mean,
And who
there's
would want to have sex
that,
with him? Yeah.
but I don't think that. I mean, I think that their situation maybe initially was love or whatever, and he took care of her and her son. But as he got older, I don't even think he was that interested in her. I think, like what Bethany said, he was showing pictures to just random men of her, like thongs and bikinis or whatever. So she just became an object towards the end, and having her as his arm candy for whatever reason made him look
Could you
good.
imagine kissing him? He probably has old people breath. Like, could you imagine having to like just, ugh, Erika, give her the award. I couldn't do it, child. I couldn't do it. Having to hold hands with a crypt keeper.
I mean, she was holding hands for the tune of what, 21 million? I think
Change his diapers, empty his catheter. Oh my God. Give her the CNA award.
okay,
She's
so
doing the best CNA in the world.
I do not know if that man has a catheter.
What about the pens? What about a diaper? She had to mash his food together, give him the parade diet. Let me stop. The best
okay, so
housekeeper ever.
while we're up, because I'm stopping the show promptly at 7 so people can watch the new episode.
Yes.
If I have any mods in the chat, Marcus, tell them what your channel name is.
So my channel name is Mr. Marcus White. I do recaps of trailers and of taglines. I took a year off, but I will be back this fall, so stay tuned. The Mister is returning to the tube. Ow. So yeah,
definitely, he has taken the messy cake. He has
yes.
taken the messy baton, and he has ran in that direction with it. I don't know.
I love the mess, and I am the mess. All right, call me the messy king. All right.
But
That should
yeah,
be my name.
mods definitely drop his link in the chat. So where are you at so far? Because like we started off, I really am enjoying Beverly Hills much more than RHOA. I haven't decided if I'm gonna review that or do an after show tonight. But if the episode is good, I'm gonna give you guys a recap at some point.
I think that you should really watch the other episodes of Atlanta and then rethink your decision about which women you can. I can't believe you don't connect with Atlanta more than Beverly Hills. It's
I've
so
always
thick and
liked Atlanta
pretentious.
more than Beverly Hills because
I
I'm
know.
Team Twirl. But in this instance, they have dropped the ball. I'm not as interested, and I don't need to watch Drew be the headliner on RHOA, just like I don't need to watch
She's
DJ
getting made
Duffy.
fun of.
I don't like to watch DJ Duffy be the headliner on Basketball Wives. So they're trying to make people stars that aren't stars.
Why you got throw Duffy in there? She ain't making no headlines on Basketball Wives. It's all about Malaysia and Brandy. But no, I am liking Beverly Hills has been knocking the other housewives out of the franchise, out of the ballpark for the past couple seasons. And I do think that they're in their peak right now, and it's hot and it's popping. And I like this cast. Besides the woman who looks like the Purge, what's her name again? The
Diana.
woman who looks like Diana. Oh, look at that face. Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, besides her, I think that this cast works well. I don't think they should have added her. There was no point of adding her. No point at all.
I feel like they could be sisters.
They
Am I the only one who thinks they look alike? I think they look and speak alike.
You said I can't say certain things, and this is what you said. He
I'm,
prepped
I,
me before the show. He prepped me what not to say. He's like, "You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Do not say this." But then he says, "Oh, he says sisters. You don't think they look like brothers?"
um,
That's
evidently I
funny.
did not prep him enough. No, I think they look and act and speak alike. Something in the way that both of them speak is.
Caitlyn, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Kathy has
Kathy
the
don't.
same. Kathy
Who's
talks
Mr.
the same.
Dingle Dog, or what is this like Dingleberry or what? No, they don't have the same pitch. Caitlyn's voice is more deeper than Who said they look like Kyle? Not Kyle. I think that she looks more like Erika. To be honest with you.
I think they look alike.
Oh my goodness.
So
The two K's, Kathy and Kim,
can
or
can you
not
guys
Kathy.
put in the chat if you are excited and are gonna be watching Dubai? Because based on this episode, whatever it's giving is whether I will recap or talk about it. So please put in the chat if you are excited and you're gonna be watching Dubai tonight.
I'm watching. I could say that. I'll be watching them hold them gold coins. You see their taglines?
Is that what I did see their taglines? Marcus was telling me that one of the girls is from College Hill, and it blew my mind. If you don't know, College Hill is a BET. It was BET's version of
Real world.
The Real
In a
World,
way. Yeah. Yeah.
and it was very low budget.
You
And
thought so?
which girl was on it?
Mulan.
Milan was on it.
On season 6 Miami, and she fought with Kyle, the guy named Kyle. It's a guy named Kyle, and that's who they bumped heads the entire season, and they had iconic fights, and they read each other for filth multiple times. But yeah, Mulan was on season 6 of College Hill Miami. So the only season I watched, crazy enough. But yeah. I can't believe you posted that picture. And you had the nerve to prep me of what to say. The
Yes,
shade.
yes.
The shade. That was good shade.
Yes, he needed to be prepped. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out. People are saying yes to Dubai. I'm watching one episode for sure.
Same plastic surgeon. Someone said the same plastic surgeon.
I'm watching it. I'll let you guys know if I come back on tonight. I'll look and see if a lot of people are doing after shows. If a lot of people aren't doing after shows, then I'll pop in, and it'll be a free for all. Anybody can come up. Anybody can talk about either show. Marcus, it has been. I rarely.
Wait, they can't see my face.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I rarely get situations where I'm not the shadiest person in the room. You have taken the baton.
I'm just keeping the fun going. That's
I
all.
have passed
Just
the
keeping it going.
baton to you.
I'll give you a bow.
Marcus does a lot of clips. He does a lot of like Bravo type things on his channel. So if you want to get any stuff before it actually drops, Marcus is the place to be. And he said he's going to be going back to lives, right?
Yep, been doing videos this fall, so I'm coming back. I took a year off, and I'm coming back in September. So look out, guys.
On that note, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, Marcus, for coming.
Bye. Thank you so much. That was such a good time. Bye guys. Bye.